notice I went for right here. No, it's been a while. No excuses. Just gonna jump right into this. So I recently had a conversation on Facebook with an acquaintance, basically over the gay civil rights movement. And, he was going off about how the only right that gays are not afforded is the right to marry. Apparently, this is somebody who's unaware of the fact that, there's over 1,000 federal rights, benefits, protections, so on and so forth, that are afforded to couples such as my wife and I that are not afforded to others, such as the right to adopt as a married gay couple. You're not allowed. There are immigration laws against married couples from other countries coming here where they're not allowed. As a matter of fact, I've talked to people who have left the States to go abroad to actually be with their partner, where their marriage would be legally recognized and no longer treated as second-class citizens. But anyways, I used to work for an organization known as Canvas for a Cause, 2 S's in Canvas. You can find them here on YouTube. They're also on Facebook. Check them out, please. Anyways, so this conversation dove into how this individual said the fact that the LGBTQ Civil Rights History Movement identifies and relates with the Black Civil Rights History Movement. And he basically said how that offends him. And I personally find that interesting, as he's a straight white male. It was actually Bayard Rustin, if you don't know who he is, look him up, who made the comparison, as far as I know, was the first person to make the comparison of the LGBTQ community being treated the same as blacks in our country. He happened to be a gay black man, and when I pointed that out, he's like, well, that's not some kind of, there's no bias there, he's gay. Yeah, but he's also black. But here's the other thing I found interesting, is I saw a recent quote from Jay-Z talking about this, and basically saying that, yeah, the discrimination over gays, the LGBT community, is no different than discriminating against blacks. And I'm not a big Jay-Z fan, but you know what? Props, dude. So I find it interesting. I mean, where would his argument be on that one? Now, I don't know. It's something that really has kind of been bothering me. I don't understand how somebody can look at all of this mess in our country with the way people are stepped upon their rights. I mean, I can tell you horror stories from when I was canvassing with CFAC, as we lovingly call it, Canvas for a Cause. There was one lady I talked to from New York, right before marriage equality was passed out there, which it's still not on a federal level, but Anyways, she was telling me about a friend of hers that she had known for years out in New York. Killer job, great benefits, right? And had a partner. His partner apparently had come down with HIV. I don't know the details on this, so the exact details on when and how and so on and so forth. It's not my business, but anyways, apparently he came down with HIV. And if it would have been a hetero marriage, hetero coupling, this lady's friend's insurance from his work would have covered his partner's medical expenses and needs. But because the partnership wasn't federally recognized as a marriage, he literally had to watch his partner wither away and die, basically in front of his eyes, because he couldn't afford to keep up the medical costs. There's a lot more crap like that I can tell you guys, but I'll spare you. So I don't know. I'm sorry. This is kind of like just an unscripted rant. I normally don't block and remove people over stupid shit, but just the way this guy was ranting on my page is just ridiculous. I mean, it was hardcore. Wish I could pull it up right now, but I'm not gonna waste time on this video and do that. We've been blabbering enough. So anyways, thoughts, opinions, questions, whatever, and go check out Canvas for a Cause, really. Alright guys, actual video coming up soon. Thanks for listening.
This is a nightmare, you reveal your fear. This is a nightmare.